this time mine was really different.
Yours sounded really cool.
What was it again?
Vermelho.
It's super long.
It sounds very like...
I mean, all Portuguese sounds like such a cool language. Yeah, I think it's hotter in Brazil.
What's hotter, the sun or the people?
Probably everything.
Hello.
Yes, all of them.
German's really hard, very strong and aggressive.
Yeah, every time I listen like German people talking each other, it sounds they are fighting, honestly.
Well, that's a very common stereotype.
I can imagine, because I used it to work with a girl and she always like told me, I heard that a lot.
Isn't that ironic that like Germany got so many poets and then people consider it a very aggressive language?
That's so funny because I went to Germany and the first people I encountered, they were super nice. They were like, hello. And I was like, this is Germany? Like, this is not what I thought it would be.
I mean, English, Swedish, they are like part of the Germanic language family.
Yeah, lots of similar words.
Yeah, Swedish and German are a little more similar than English and German still.
I can get my German citizenship actually, and so I messaged the German embassy and they sent me an email back in German. Actually, I didn't really need a translating app for that. Like, oh, this word is so similar to English, I can understand like what they're trying to say.
They always have like a strong same accent though.
Oh yeah, it's a very heavy accent. But then again, meeting a lot of Europeans, I always feel like everybody hates their own accent and loves all the other ones, you know?
Yeah, Americans are the same.
In Indonesia, we say kentang.
In Brazil, we say batata.
In France, we say patat.
In America, we say potato.
I already feel like mine is gonna sound very aggressive.
Try it, try it.
Kartoffel. But I think there's one or two regional variances, like there's more words for it.
And in Swedish is potatis and Burmese is alu.
Portuguese and French was like almost same.
I think the most different was you actually, wasn't it?
What was it again?
The only Southeast Asian here. It's called kentang.
Kentang.
I know that a lot of Indonesian language are adopted from Dutch because, like, yeah, we were.
Oh yeah, there was a little history.
A long history there. A lot, but I don't know if potato is one of them. But I actually think that Swedish also had like similar thing to both France and Brazil.
Potatis.
Potatis.
I think we can all kind of guess that it's potato except you. That's why I thought it was very
I don't think I'll be able to guess German, honestly. It was
Kartoffel.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't
not
guess.
you.
That's a bit too different.
You neither.
So in Swedish is potatis, and I speak another language as well, Myanmar, which is alu.
Alu. Alu.
I mean, we have a lot of differences, but we can all agree on, you know, nobody eats more potatoes than Germans, maybe Irish.
In Indonesia, we say sekolah.
In Brazil, we say escola.
In France, we say école.
In America, we say school.
Schule.
In Sweden, skula, and in Myanmar, jao.
Ciao.
Jao.
So I got the first escuela.
Skula.
Escuela. Oh, it's a little bit
It sounds
similar.
like
with
Spanish, isn't it?
Escuela
Yeah.
in Spanish, escuela.
In Portuguese, is escola. It's a little bit similar.
In Indonesian is sekolah. So I think it,
Oh,
there are a lot of
actually,
like,
we're all kind of close.
So we're like back to school now.
That's right.
I guess. In Indonesia, we say mobil.
In Brazil, we say carro.
In France, we say voiture.
In America, we say car.
Well, in Germany we say Auto. Well, that's technically an abbreviation because originally it was called an Automobil.
And in Sweden, we call it bil, and in Myanmar, ka.
But the German word for car is very similar because we say voiture, but there's another way to say is automobil, which is
Automobil.
basically the same word, but nobody uses that.
Indonesia just take like the last word, mobil, without the auto.
Yeah, it's very like an old way to say it. So.
Okay, in Indonesia, we call it jeans.
In Brazil, we call it jeans.
In French, we say jean.
In America, we say jeans.
It's jeans.
In Swedish is jeans, and in Burmese is jinbaomi.
Oh,
Oh,
I like it.
that's unique.
It's basically just like jeans pants. So you say jinbaomi.
Ah,
But I think like all the other countries are basically just like jeans and its varieties, like or just like shorten the E pronunciation, just like jin.
Because it's like adapted from the US.
Like a lot of recent vocabulary.
In Indonesia, we just say sandwich.
In Brazil, we say sanduíche.
In French, we say sandwich.
in America, we say sandwich.
Well, I guess in Germany we say sandwich.
In Sweden, we say macka, and in Burmese is, I think, either a sandwich or pamo.
The only different one.
But I think like both in Burmese and Swedish, you can say like sandwich, but we say macka.
I wonder where this word originated from.
From the island of Sandwich.
In Indonesia, we say merah.
In Brazil, we say vermelho.
In French, we say rouge.
In America, we say red.
In Germany, we say rot.
In Sweden, we say röd or röd. And in Myanmar is niao or ni.
At this time, mine was really different.
Yours sounded really cool.
What was it again?
Vermelho.
It's super long.
It sounds very like... Does that make sense?
I mean, all Portuguese sounds like, you know,
Everything.
Really? Oh, it's good to hear that.
such a cool language.
Are there like many differences between Portuguese in Portugal and in Brazil?
Yeah, I think it's hotter in Brazil.
What's hotter, the sun or the people?
Probably everything.
Because like Portuguese from Brazil, like Portuguese from Portugal, actually is the same language, but at the same time it's not the same language. Because like I feel like in Portugal they follow the literally word of everything, but in Brazil we don't. So sometimes if we talk each other, there's a lot of like misunderstood.
But you would still understand each other when
We
you
can,
speak.
of course, yeah, we
Yeah.
can understand each other for sure.
In Indonesia, we say rumah sakit.
In Brazil we say hospital.
In France, we say hôpital.
In America, we say hospital.
I suppose I'm the outlier. In Germany, we say Krankenhaus. It's like sick people house.
Oh,
That makes sense.
But it's the exact same translation to the Indonesian, like the house for the sick.
So maybe because that comes from Dutch German, very
Probably
similar.
actually, maybe.
It's the same in Swedish as well. Like we call it sjukhus. It's like Krankenhaus. So it's very similar. And then Burmese is seyong.
Similar to English in Brazil.
Like in Portuguese, we don't do that a lot. Like translate the words Portuguese meaning kinda only like not for daily vocabulary, you know. But I heard there's a lot of countries they literally translate everything.
That's why we keep like a lot of similarities for many words.
I mean, it's simplicity, it's organic, that's how languages develop.
Brazil and France like sounds really similar to hospital, and then Indonesian like German and Swedish is like house for the sick.
That's gonna be interesting.
In Indonesia, we say kodok.
In Brazil, we say sapo.
In French, we say grenouille.
In America, we say frog.
In Germany, we say Frosch.
Sweden we say groda, and in Burmese is pa.
Similar to the French one.
You guys have such cute words for frogs, and then English is just frog.
Like especially animals, always so different. Every time trying to translate animals, they always so different.
The German word is not very pretty. No hate to German people though.
I mean, that's where the English word comes from. Frosch. Frog.
But it's a cute, think about it, it's a cute character. There's like this TV show, if you guys like watch fairy tale anime, there's like this cute cat in a frog outfit. His name is, they say Frosch in English. They pronounce it Frosch.
For some reason, it reminded me of like Frosties, like the cereals.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, that's very similar.
Are you American?
Do you say in French frog was sapo?
No,
Oh,
in
what's
Portuguese it's sapo.
it? Sapo.
Me is very different. It's grenouille.
Because sapo means like broom in Indonesian. I was just like, oh, okay, interesting.
Well, we didn't have like special words that we translate in each language. It's basically many words that we keep the same, just adapt it with more accent.
Particular jeans and sandwich is like a lot of countries don't have like their own way to say it, sort of. Just like sandwich with different kind of accents.
Like sandwich and jeans, it seems like it's adapted from like one country, and then if you go to your country, it's the same name.
But Sweden was the most different. Yeah.
Because like we can say sandwich as well, but in Sweden we have this like open face sandwiches, and we call it that macka. It's like we have it for breakfast, lunch.
Oh, but it's a type of sandwich.
It's a type of sandwich, exactly. So it's not like always.
Do you know jambon beurre?
Is that the ham and butter?
Yeah, exactly. That's the same. We have like the French typical sandwich. It's called jambon beurre, but it's a sandwich.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
France is actually a very unique country because they actually got a government branch that's translating all these American words into French to like protect the language.
That's not, no, we don't do that. It's more like in Quebec. In Canada, they do this. And in Quebec, they take French, but they translate, or they take English and then translate. For example, or if you go to McDonald's, you're gonna have like the same name you have in English, but translate it to French. But in France, we do not do that. Like we have the Happy Meal, and we call that Happy Meal.
If you would like translate Happy Meal like straight to French, how would you say it? Like
Joyeux repas. But in Quebec, they say joyeux festin, but it's like, we don't really use that type of...
That's very festive.
yeah, it is.
This
Very
is-
happy.
Very happy.
Sounds so fancy though. You can go to like McDonald's and like, je voudrais une... What was it?
Joyeux repas.
I learned in school, je voudrais une toilette. I have to use the bathroom.
Oh, je voudrais aller aux toilettes.
Aller.
You forgot the verb.
Ah.
Nice.
So today, we tried to find differences in language between 7 different countries.
If you like the video, please comment, subscribe, and press the button below.
We'll see you next time.
Bye!